I would like to share with you a piece from my latest book, We Kinda Talk. Now, I grew up at a time when I would say there was a lot of love and respect. I'm not saying it was like that in all cases, but I did note and took note of the love that existed in society. Now, change is constant. We have to admit that. Things are going to change. It's the way of the world. Changes. Even the weather. There's so much talk about climate change. But, and I say a big but, respect for elders, manners, good morals must remain as constant as the Northern Star, just to pull a piece from Shakespeare. Not through the years, I had to make changes. I started writing on slate at the St. George's Catholic Boys' School. But years after, I had to get involved with the computers if I wanted to earn my daily bread. So, yes, changes are very, very important, and we have to make them. So, I will just talk a little here about our youth, our fathers, our grandparents. They always used to say, God bless. It brought a sort of a warmth, a nice feeling. God bless. People say that still. I go to Grenada and walking in Belmont. Someone would call me and say, Papa, God bless my eyesight. And it makes me feel good that we have maintained that love and those loving words, God bless. Because when someone tells you that, they are actually showing on you a blessing from our Creator. So now to the story. Now, my mother and your mothers, I'm sure, and the elders who were part of our socialization were always thankful for God's graces. The expression God bless frequently fell from their prayerful lips. Now, I sat on a train in Manhattan one day and thought of some of the instances we use the word God or the expression God bless. Well, I've written so many times about old Mr. Marisho, a man I often met at Pandy Beach in Belmont while I ran on the sand there years ago. Oh, those loving memories. He passed away, but I still hear his voice and his meaningful words, God bless. I never had a conversation with him, and I doubt he knew my name. But his words, God bless, I have taken with me wherever I go. And those words appear over and over in my books. Now, I cannot think of many words that are warmer, more encouraging, and comforting than God bless. I recall a man called Royal Cox from Carriacou, and there's some very nice people from Carriacou who often say the words God bless. And from his expression, I did not have to ask if he meant it. Now, there are genuine people in this world, and when they use words, you know the words come from their hearts. I met some of them when I spent time in Carriacou at a place called Six Roads. And I thought of Maroops and the time I surprised her with my unannounced visit. She did not know that I was in Grenada when I calmly knocked on her door one Friday morning. I noted her surprise, coupled with glee, and I heard the unforgettable words, God bless. Papa, God bless my eyesight. I remember the occasion I was about to leave Grenada for New York. Brother Clifford, a fisherman who resided in Belmont, he shook my hand and said, God bless you. And I appreciated that. I will never forget Mr. Robin, a Grenadian postman who often visited our home. I still picture him grandly entering the house in his baggy khaki pants and the neatly pressed shirt, making his famous pronouncement, God bless this home. This is something we used to say as we enter the home. God bless this home. Now, God is good, and this expression reflects the unwavering, abiding belief harbored by many of our elders in the goodness of God. It is a testimony that pure kindness will flow from God. And it is reflected in the following poem that I have written. God is good, and goodness pours like rain and implants itself in genuine hearts. Now, such goodness must be heralded. Let it leap from keyboards everywhere, shouted from the rooftops. Let it live. Let the entire world know that evil will not have the last laugh when good vibes flow and bathe the human spirit. We have seen generosity, and we have observed the kindness of the many who go the extra mile to ease the plight of those pressed down by sorrow. We have seen hopelessness transformed to faith, and suddenly smiles light up depressed faces. And you know why? Because God's angels here on earth respond to the cries and lend hands and ears to pull out those caught in the claw of despair, and there are many. God's goodness, like a geyser, will always spring love from the hearts of our compassionate people. And there are many compassionate people among us. Much is said about the bad things that go on in the world, while the goodness that people do is not often highlighted. So I just wanted to share that with you. Today I went to the doctor because many of you will remember that a few years ago, about 5 years ago, I had a serious heart condition, and I wondered if that was it. When the doctor told me chronic heart failure, and my heart was not beating good. But today, I had good news from my cardiologist. He told me, he said, your heart is doing well. The rhythm is good. And I felt good. So when Brother Clifford and all of those in Grenada that knew me and told me, God bless, I think it had a strong, positive help in ensuring that God will bless me, and not only bless me, protect me. I really think that their words Anthony Wendell Diriggs, God bless.